All right, I should be live now. Hello, everyone. I'm Luis Felipe, and welcome to this impromptu event for Kelly Colider. Um, this is a special one because this is one I've wanted to do since I launched Kelly Colider, and let's see. That's better. So, since I launched Kelly Collider uh, exactly a year ago, one of the things I released was the face masks, as you can see there, which are you know out now. But let me take this off so you can see it better, so you can hear me better. So here we are. Great. So when I originally launched Kelly Collider, I wanted to have action figures for it, and it was a pretty big deal to do so. But for A or B reason, the design and because it's a lot of stuff to launch a new series, IP, and things like that, it wasn't the easiest thing in the world. But I still got it in, and I created a lot of the posters and masks and other things. But the goal was to have Kelly Collider toys, or at least the main figure at day one. Didn't happen, but here we are, exactly a year later, and hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. This is the first time I go live on the desktop. I usually go live on my phone or you know other means, or I uh, I do it through a different app or whatever. I did want to specifically do this, but getting back to my point, when I first created Kelly Collider, I wanted to launch it at the jump, but I didn't get a chance to. So now here we are, and today I can officially show you Kelly Collider. Today is the toy reveal. Originally, I started, with a sculpt model, which is right here. See if you can see it. Back up a little. In front. See? And there she is. Not the best thing in the world, but it does give a decent representation to what it is. But as you might be following, or as you might have known, I also started doing the figure in 3D, doing the 3D model, the 3D figure. And if you're watching this and you're a fan of the other brands I've created, Mascara Fighters and Diamond series, you can see them up there. See, this entire row, except for the Beast Wars stuff. I didn't create Beast Wars, but I did create Mascara Fighters, Diamond series, and at the end you can see a Unicorn Knight right there. And those are the henchmen for it. But, without any more yip yap, or let me show you what the figure looks like. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, here is the Kelly Colider action figure. See, there it is. Get it as close as I can get it to. Now these figures are going to be 4-inch because, well, the whole line of figures are 4-inch. Mascara Fighters, Diamond series, and Kelly Colider, everything's going to be 4 inches. I wanted to do it just 4 inches because it's printable at 4 inches. to say the least. Making these figures, whether you 3D print them or cast them or whatever you do, making them takes its time. So, but hey, I got it. And it's really cool to be able to say I have a Kelly Colider figure in my hand. And now I have a representation for all three of the series because I have Kelly Colider in my hand, and up there I have Mascot of Fighters and Dynamat series. All three of my animated series have toys now. Obviously, this is the first ever reveal, so I have to, start cleaning it up, start painting it, or whatever, because this just came out of the machine. But I am incredibly happy. Today's my birthday, and what better present can you get than getting an action figure of your own that you create of your character. This is a pretty great thing to be able to have in my hand. Now, let me show you something else. This figure, as you can see, the holes in the hands right here, it's got them big enough so she can hold weapons. She's the lead protagonist of the show Kelly Colider, so it's super important that she have the hands big enough to hold. Now, if I, make her bigger, make her smaller, the hands are going to obviously be able to grip more. That's the point. And I really, really, really am happy with the fact that the hands right there, that you can see that they have it. Also, I went back and forth thinking about what I can do to do the skirt, because the skirt on that, it's soft goods. On the sculpt, it's soft goods, but I didn't want soft goods on an action figure. No, nobody wants soft goods on an action figure unless it's a cape or something like that. And specifically for this character, for this model, for this version, since this is version 1, not now, maybe later, because these are toys. Eventually you're going to have to, oh, look, that's Kelly with her hair down, that's Kelly with a skirt, that's Kelly skirtless with just her pants. This is Kelly with battle damage, whatever. But for this one, I wanted to have it like that. Or I could have it Kelly with a soft goods version, But for this, I wanted to have this. I wanted to have it molded on. I don't know if you can see how good you can see, but let me close up here. I think what came out pretty decently are the spikes as well. She's got her like spikes because she's like a big gothy chick, big alien gothy chick. So this is pretty cool. Also, I was a little worried about the hair because I wanted to have the hair as best as possible because it represents the character a lot. It gives a lot of personality to what it has. So I wanted to do this. Now, since I just got the figure, these are the first paint samples or hard copies, whatever you want to call them, the first out of machine figures. So here is Kelly Colider holding a weapon. Here's this toy holding a weapon. See, the weapon's a little stick that I just had and I cut out to, make it look like something. Just for the point of, hey, she can have a weapon. I can make her a sword, or I can make her a stick, or there's a million other things I can put on it. But I did want to show that. Also, since we're here, let me show you something else. Sorry about that. Give an advance going on with wave 1 of Kelly Colider toys, because Kelly Colider, obviously she's the lead, but you can't just have one character in a wave. That's insane. I mean, there's a company that does that. They'll release one figure and call it a wave, and then they make you pre-order, and 3 years later they send you a figure that kind of looks like it. But I wouldn't do that. I would not do that. That's like, why? Like, oh, and now look, here's the TV version of it. The series wasn't that popular to begin, but I digress. You worry about your own stuff, and you try not to look at other people's lanes because why would you? I'm not them, and I don't run what they run, or you know, I don't make action figures that feel all chalky that look real pretty, but can't articulate for anything. I mean, my characters don't articulate at this point, but they're not supposed to. If you make an articulated character and you make a, well, whatever, it's a nil, uh, it's a nil point. But getting back to Kelly Colider, because yeah, you never know. Here, see if I can get a shot there. These are the Unicorn Knights. So these are the ones that she's going to beat up. These are the big henchmen that she beats up. I did paint her hair and her eyes. I don't know, this webcam thing is tricky because you don't know because you're looking up, but you're not uh, there. That's it's not painted. Obviously, it's not fully painted anyway. It's just I just got the figure. But one of the things I wanted to show also before I let you guys go is when you're modeling toys, when you're making toys, you have to flatten out the feet so they can be even, so they can stand. And see, her feet are very, very even. They're very flat. See, and I can't wait to show you guys more. As it comes in, because while I make it, then I have to get it made, and then have to design boxes, and it's a lot of other stuff. But here we are. The Kelly Colider Wave 1 is taking shape, and hopefully I'll be able to talk more about it. The tentative release for it is this year. I really want to be able to be done with the first wave of toys, and we'll see what goes on later, because also the roster for Kelly Colider is a lot smaller than Mascara Fighters. Mascara Fighters has a plethora of characters, just like Diamond Series has another plethora of characters. But Kelly Colider, her series is based on an adventure. It's an adventure science fiction series, so it doesn't need like oh, here's 20 henchmen, and oh, what happens here, and then it just doesn't need it. So, but I did want to show that off. Thanks for joining me in this special live event. I super appreciate it. Any comments or anything like that are welcome. If you want to do a solid for me, or you like the brand, anything, just share it. You can share it with anybody. I appreciate it. You don't have to buy anything if you don't want to, or if you can't, or whatever it is. But I appreciate a share, and I wish you all good luck, because you know we could all use a little bit of good luck. And until next time. Oh, by the way, today I'm having a second event, and this is going to be a special event for Mascara Fighters. It's a live premiere, it's a web premiere, but it's premiering the finisher attack for Mascara Blue, who's up there somewhere, right there, in 3D, hitting his finisher attack in 3D basically. And I hope you join me later today at 2 o'clock. And until next time, peace out.